Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with this week's Police Science Snippets. Welcome. Every week, I bring to you 3 golden nuggets of academic research findings, most of them extremely recent, that have come out very recently, that I think will be of some kind of practical use to you. So I'm trying to avoid things that are very abstract or theoretical and that cannot be used by law enforcement practitioners, such as many of yourselves. So I'm going to read out the 3 that I've got this week. If you are on the free Police Science Doctor email list, you will have received them into your inbox with the links to the original research for anyone who's interested further. The first one is about Neighbourhood Watch. So Neighbourhood Watch, I'm not sure if that exists in all other countries that you might be living in as well, but sometimes you've got a sign here in certain residential areas saying there's a Neighbourhood Watch, and some people just volunteer to keep their eyes open and in terms of crime and report things back. And I think they have meetings, and I'm not sure exactly how this all works. I've never been part of a Neighbourhood Watch, but you sometimes see these signs. So this research was done about these signs. Whilst the presence of Neighbourhood Watch signs in residential areas only has a small deterrent effect on would-be burglars, they do make a burglar assess neighbours, as in those people who live there, or people who live adjacent to the properties they're considering to burgle. They assess them as being more likely to intervene, and this could therefore add a security feature that may work well in addition to other factors. So in and of itself, it's not a massive deterrent. It does have a small deterrent effect, but only small. However, it might be very useful to use that in conjunction with other preventative measures to reduce residential burglaries. The second snippet is about suspect description after false identification. So this is about eyewitness testimony. It's quite interesting, actually. After falsely picking out an innocent person from a lineup with an identifying facial feature, so they were talking about a tattoo, the original person that was, I think this was a staged study with, with a staged thing that witnesses saw, the actual suspect did not have a tattoo on their face. However, if the witness picked out someone from the lineup who did have a tattoo on their face, which was obviously the wrong person, they then thought that the actual suspect had a tattoo on their face as well. So a real suspect doesn't. Person they wrongly identified from the lineup does have a tattoo. They then thought, or they were more likely to think, that the actual suspect who did not have a tattoo did have a tattoo. So that was the thing in my own words, but let me just read out how I had it prepared here. After falsely picking out an innocent person from a lineup with an identifying facial feature, witnesses are more likely to erroneously believe that the actual suspect had that particular facial feature when that is not the case, as I explained already. And the last snippet for this week is intervention for stalkers. 3 police forces in England piloted a multi-agency stalking intervention program to provide bespoke psychological treatment to convicted stalkers. This was found to be effective at improving reflective, problem-solving and decision-making skills in the stalkers, and also helping them recognize the seriousness of their behavior, its impact on their own lives and their victims' lives, and it developed motivations to desist. So this is really encouraging. Stalking in the past was often dismissed as quite minor, but it can have a severe traumatic impact on the victim, and in some cases it is a prelude to murder. So it is a very, very serious offense, and it has been found now that these 3 police forces that were piloting a scheme to actually work with stalkers and stop them from offending again and stalking again, it has some potential benefits. So this is really promising here. Again, anyone who's on the email list will have received the links to this original research if you want to know about it more. And also, if you are on the list, you will get the password to the read page on policesciencedoctor.com, which means that you can access all the previous 71 former snippets, and you can download each of them as a PDF. So that's the actual snippet with the link to the research. So I hope you found this useful. I wish you a wonderful week, and also enjoy Easter. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam, This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.